everyone, welcome to week 7. So last week you learned about SEO and also how to optimize your blog or website in order for search engines to be able to find you. So I am here on my demo blog. Now this isn't really this isn't my live blog, so this is really my demo blog, and whenever I can I have pictures of elephants in places. So that's why the elephant is there. Here's my title. So we know WordPress automatically formats our title, our blog post title, in H1. So that's automatically done for us. We don't have to do anything like that, but we also don't want to use H1 anywhere else. So we do want to use our headings for subheads. So here we want to make sure that this is done in H2, and that way any keywords that are in here, format, first post, will get picked up in search engines as long as it's properly formatted in the H2. Now, aside from formatting your headlines, having keywords in the writing, there are things that you should do for each and every post to further your SEO reach and also to really organize your blog and make it look great. So you want to come over here to your post settings. If you don't see it, just toggle your little settings and there it will be. So your first thing will be your categories and tags. Super important. Okay, you don't want to have uncategorized blogs. Every one of your blogs should be in a category. So you want to create the categories. You can have multiple categories. You can create a new category. You can go back to your first post. You can change the categories. But the important thing is to have categories. This will help you see all of the information that you have. It will help your readers find things more easily on your blog. Later, if you have more content, you can start looking at your categories as being actual like menu items in your navigation. So we want to add a new category. So it's really going to depend on your post topic. So I'm going to put formatting. That's going to be my new one. Add that. Okay. And then I'm going to put formatting. I'm going to take it out of uncategorized. I'm going to choose that. I'm going to what else might be a tag for this one? I'll put WordPress. Okay, that can be a tag. Oops, I'm sorry, I meant a category. I got ahead of myself. So WordPress, go. You can also create like top level categories, so you can have formatting, and then underneath there you can have headers, and so you can do that. I'm not going to necessarily do that. So here are my 2 categories that I have, and again, you don't want to have uncategorized. Then the tags are, this is very important for SEO. So your tags are like little keywords, key phrases, your little, the long tail search term of how people will find you. So this is important for SEO. So I'm going to put in formatting, and then a comma will create that and separate it. So formatting, first blog post, formatting blog post. Okay, formatting WordPress blog. I guess I spelled something wrong. So all of these tags, you can have as many tags as you want, and this will help in your SEO endeavors. So there should be some key terms. So you want to be putting these in as you think somebody might be searching for them or using these keywords. Now your featured image, whatever image you post first, okay, onto your blog becomes your featured image. Now I picked up this one, which is above my blog. If I put another one in here, let's say I wanted to put a picture like right here. And let's just say I really like this. I want this to be my featured image. That's fine. But what if I want the new image to be my featured image? So all I have to do is come over here and I can just go in and edit that. So I can click on that, and then I can change my featured image. So the featured image is what appears with your excerpt on your blog's homepage. And again, just to remind everybody, you want to be putting in your read more tags, just hard return, and that will make sure that only an excerpt appears. However, you do have, and it depends on the actual theme that you have. All right, here. You sometimes, this doesn't always work, so this to me is just the workaround, but you can also try, you can actually put in an excerpt that isn't exactly the exact text. So you could put, so in other words, you could write something and blurb it that it wouldn't be the exact wording. However, I think it's just easier to use the read more tags. Not every theme is supported in this excerpt here, and it's always hard to tell. One more thing I want to show you. I just had to make a little, take a little break there to refresh the page so it would refresh the slug. So the slug is how your, it's your title and becomes the slug, and this is what appears on the Google page. So if somebody's like, how do I format a blog post? And mine comes up, this would be how to format your first blog post, because this is my slug. So this is what would appear. Now, some people say in order to optimize your slug to make it sort of get noticed by the search engines more quickly would be to take out the little words like, your or the, those little words that don't necessarily do anything. I can also add, little easy steps. So I can do that. I can add a little bit more so that it knows that it's going to be the 8 easy steps. And this is what people will see then on the Google search page. And so that's how we want it to read. Okay, so we did that, and then here we go. I think we're all set. So for each post that you have, you want to do your categories, you want to do your tags, and make sure your read line is set, and that's it. I will see you in another video.